Hey everyone, off the back of the success of the last video and starting the challenge of getting 300 birds in 1 year, we are back out. We're also looking for something that has now been designated most wanted. So previously the title of the most wanted was the bullfinch. We're moving on now. We have acquired the bullfinch on more than one occasion, and we're now looking for the Marsh Harrier. Perhaps one of my favourite birds of prey in the UK. So I'm going to a site which I know they have been spotted in recent days. I'll get myself up to a nice viewing platform where we can see across both sides of the lake, across the reed beds, and that should perhaps give us the best opportunity today of seeing the Marsh Harrier. It is very overcast today. However, as you can see, it's definitely a lot warmer than the last video. So hopefully it brightens up, that would be great. And most importantly, we get the Marsh Harrier. But also on top of that, get more birds to add to that list. So I've picked this location, as you can see, purely because I've got views all the way to there. I can go all the way around. So it's given me a good viewpoint. We've got the reeds just in front of us, which is a great habitat for the Marsh Harrier. So hoping, fingers crossed, that today is the day. Oh look, I would see in the background a lot of swans just going past. But hopefully we get some luck. If not, we're in it for the long haul. We've got ourselves the best chance of getting it. Right, so there hasn't been much action at the moment. I've got a window open here, got a window open here, so I've got a great view across. When I say not much action, I mean from like a Marsh Harrier and that, there's been obviously a lot of gulls, a lot of great cormorants, a lot of widgeon, all things you'd expect. One or two things that I haven't got on the list yet, which I'm happy with, so that the numbers are going up, which is good, right? We need that. But need something else, need something a bit more special. Lighting, I say, is starting to improve, which is good. But what I could do with over here now is like a kingfisher set itself up, or I say the Marsh Harrier can make a great appearance. Did get lucky before last year, and a peregrine falcon went flying across, but unfortunately I ain't got the back end, so to get the front end of it would be nice, right? But yeah, as you expect, loads of redwing about, loads of gulls, but we've got to wait out, right? At least it's warm. I did bring gloves just in case, I just don't need them today. But we continue, right? Let's see what we can get. Right, there hasn't been that much else. Temperature's dropped a little bit and it has definitely gotten much colder. We've had some rain. I'm hoping that's it with the rain, and hoping that means things will start brightening up, because we need things to brighten up. Had a bit of a nice moment with the red kite, seen it swoop in, just perhaps it was trying to get something, but then it left it. It looked like there was a bit of carrion on the water's edge, and it might have pushed it in a bit more, and it started to have enough of that. So that was pretty cool. But apart from that, nothing yet on the Marsh Harrier. In fact, I might have to get moving around soon, see if I can get to other locations around the reserve and get that luck right, or at least try and get something cool for this video. Because There's only been a few extra to the numbers. Some great shots and videos of birds, so I'm happy. Obviously I'm limited with regards to f11 for this lens, but we'll persevere, we'll see what we can get. We'll push out in there. Hopefully we get a bit of luck, and hopefully the Marsh Harrier does make that appearance. Just walking down this wooded area here, and it's eerily very quiet. A lot more quieter than it is usually. Was quite lucky here in the last video, so I found one of the bullfinches. Of course there was a lot of, you know, grey tits, blue tits and that sort of thing. But you can hear a few things now perhaps, but overall it's not been anywhere near as busy as it usually is. Hopefully we do get a little bit more luck and we can sort of save the video a bit, right? And get that big ending that I really want. I'd love to give it to you guys. Get that, and obviously for myself, and just for the 300. Ideally want to get a huge number in before the end of April. If I can have it to like 150, 200 before then, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Because it means we can just then target areas and go at it, right? And then we can get the species that we do need to get, then add on, because the 300 is going to be a slog. It is going to slow down. Definitely slow down a bit today anyway, especially with these numbers. I said we got all the common ones last time, right? But either way, we press on. Well, I can't believe that. Heading home, and the Marsh Harrier just comes up right across here. As you can see, right above the reed beds, then hovering. Probably not the best shots, just due to how low the light is, but my gosh, am I so happy. What a gorgeous, majestic bird, and my first ever Marsh Harrier. I don't think I could be more happy than I am right now. Perhaps other than the bullfinch, obviously, but no. What a glorious, magnificent bird of prey. It's been an absolutely dreadful day in regards to different species and the weather being drizzly and horrible, but this has made it worth it. That is the next bird most wanted completed. Let me know what bird you think I should try and get next. Maybe we go for an owl. Let me know. Catch you next time.